presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. Rich Slaughter alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Getting set to go at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. We're located along the St. Johns River in the great state of Florida. Really good opening hole here at the Wetlands. It's a par 5, and it is all you want at 660 yards. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Excellent opening tee shot right in the fairway. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. On the green with about 30 feet to go. Try to loft this one in the air with the lob wedge. This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Go ahead and do that. What a putt. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. The -2 early in the round. On to the second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole, Frank.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind you where not to go, but they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Here we go. She's regarded as an excellent putter. Here another chance for birdie. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Has it going 3 under for the round. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Chance to get it close here. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Good start at 4 under. That puts them at 4 under for the round. What a hole this is, Frank. Par 3 4, 250 yards, and we're teeing off right in front of the swamp there.
You might see the odd alligator pop its head up. When you look at this, if you want to be clever, you can sort of hit a little cut in here, Rich, and then it'll work with that C-shaped green. That'll keep the tee shot away from the bunker that protects the middle. And you never know, it might just sneak in a birdie.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one. No snack though. Oh, good roll, good putt.
So a tester from 4 feet. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
That one is in the bunker. Going to try to put a little air under this one with a lob wedge. Just a sensational shot, and he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field.
Well, in the sand, but it has been raked nicely, looking for something positive. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. On fire right now, 7 under par. On to the par 4 6th here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Nudge this one home, finish it up. 8 is not enough. That is 8 under par with that birdie. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just played good from the first hole on. Rhythm is good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart decision making as well.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Second from an excellent lie. Well, there's impressive, and then there's mind-boggling. We're at mind-boggling now. 10 under par. 9 under for the round. 8th hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie.
Well, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
Behind this putt for a birdie. Now to double figures under par. That's a good place to be. 10 under. Frank, looking at this par 5 9th hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first 2 bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and it's not going to leave you much in for that 3rd shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Good lie in the fairway. Good chance to make something happen here. She is playing so well out there today. Just unstoppable.
In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
Yeah, that looked like it was sand for sure.
Frank, where's this one headed?
Well, it might just catch the left side of the green. Get on the dance floor, but it's going to be a long way away from the band.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Knocking down all the shots today now. 13 under. Oh, dude, that's an eagle. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
This one has a chance to be close. Going over this putt, concentrating on the read. Continues to putt beautifully. Under on the deck. Par 4-11. Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands golf course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those two bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. And then you start to see why those bunkers are put there. That's an absolute beauty.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That is classy.
They have a chance of going in.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Just a couple of feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Since the putt for birdie. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron, into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. This one looks right on point. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Frank, how about that?
Well, can you believe that, too? I mean, could have hit the flag and bounced away instead. Straight in. Amazing shot. And really deserves it.
Good putt. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot. Shouldn't be a problem here. And he has it for birdie. Settles in over the putt. Okay, no problem with that one. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
It's in! He made an ace, Frank. Can you believe it? Wow. And this is looking really good. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. See if she can put a birdie on the card here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
Good tee shot, right in the fairway, and plenty long. Second from an excellent lie. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Really well done. Just inside of 5 feet there. Pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle. So this is the 3rd shot to the par 5, continuing to putt with confidence. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here. Find the putting surface. Maybe start the roll right here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. About 110 yards to the flagstick, and that's where the hole is, right at the bottom of it. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
About 110 yards to the flagstick. This for birdie. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
That was a solid strike and a good result. This could be a good one. Locked in on the read and the speed. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card.
Virtually no error in that putting stroke. Good putt.
Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good swing, good shot yet again. I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. takes care of business there.
Solid stroke.
Just a little tap in here. Really good round out there today. What's the mindset, Frank, to keep it going?
First thing, really, Rich, just try and keep the same composure for tomorrow's round. Get some rest. We know that. Shouldn't really have to hit the range. Swings in good position. Just keep it easy and visualize how tomorrow's going to pan out.